Well, after an eventful about 12 to 14 hours, a bunch of rumors, a bunch of different things, it seemed like the Padres were on the edge. They were pretty much at the finish line of getting rid of Eric Hosmer's horrible contract, well, at least part of it, and able to get a decent piece in return. But the deal has since fell through. And I'm going to give you all the details of this horrible series of unfortunate events. But before I dig into that, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like this video, and leave a comment if you want to enter the giveaway for a Joe Musgrove autographed baseball. I'm picking the winner next week, right before opening day. Alrighty, so early this morning, Dennis Lin of The Athletic, the Padres reporter, released an article about possible trade scenarios that the Padres could still have before opening day that would unload Eric Hosmer's contract. And that highlighted Dominic Smith coming back from the Mets and a package of Eric Hosmer, Emilio Pagan, and Chris Paddock going to the Mets. It was also rumored that the Padres were going to kick in somewhere from $25 to $35 million in that range to kind of offset the money that Hosmer will be owed the next couple of years. So in the end, the Mets were getting Eric Hosmer at a $6.25 million a year for the next 4 years, which is probably what the dude is worth at this point. Yeah, leadership is there, but the offensive and the defensive abilities are gone. He's not that kind of player that he's making, so for $6.25 million, that seems like a good deal, right? Well, the Mets didn't think so. As all these reports have said, the Mets were offered this deal sometime the last week or so. They had been weighing their options for the last couple of days, and basically what they were deciding on was if they wanted to add starting pitching depth at the price of adding Eric Hosmer, and they said no deal. So now, right before the season starts, the Padres are in another scenario that they were last July when Eric Hosmer was not happy about almost getting traded, not happy about the communication with the front office, and now he's going to be in there all grumpy. Hopefully it's different this year with Bob Melvin out there. Hopefully Preller learned his lesson and he's talking Hosmer through this. I'm not a GM, but I know it's never easy to trade a player and then look him in the face right after when you're not able to trade him. So definitely there has to be some communication so it's not awkward in the clubhouse. It's not awkward with the teammates. Hosmer's back on the team. He's not going anywhere, which is just really unfortunate. I know I was making up all these fake scenarios in my head, thinking that now that the Padres have another maybe $10 to $15 million open for luxury tax purposes, they could have got Michael Conforto. They could have gotten two things done in one deal, got rid of the Hosmer money that would have freed up something for a free agent, and also got a good left-handed platoon bat for Luke Voigt at first base. Because Dominic Smith did have a good year a couple years ago, even though he sucked last year, but you know the potential was there if he doesn't have to worry about where he's going to be on defense every day, or even if he was going to be playing. So I, for one, was actually really for this deal, not only for getting rid of the Hosmer part, but for getting the Dominic Smith part and freeing up money for something else. And if nothing gets done here soon, or at least by the end of the season, then the Padres are stuck with Hosmer for the rest of his contract. Because once this year ends, he has full 10-5 rights, which means he can veto a trade to any team. So pretty much, you have to get a deal done with somebody else, and then go ask Hosmer, hey, do you want to go here? Which he's going to say no, because he hates the Padres and just wants to see him in pain. But thinking positively here, I think Preller has got something cooking. I think that this kind of deal works with another team. It is showing he's still working. He's still trying to make the team better. I trust there to be one more big thing to be done before the season gets started. Let me know in the comments what you think about all this. Be sure to subscribe. Thanks again for listening. We'll see you next time. Go Padres.